arrived at our channel. We appreciate you taking the time to view the video and horror films that we have created. You can find the videos we have created in playlists by looking in the appropriate areas of the video's descriptions. A 650-acre property with unoccupied, interconnected Queenston Limestone Art Deco structures in a Pavilion Plan design is on Elgin County Road 4, south of St. Thomas, Ontario. Former St. Thomas Psychiatric Hospital. Opened in April 1939 as the Ontario Hospital. St. Thomas, the facility had around 1,100 patients by September 1939, when the Department of National Defence took over the hospital grounds for the Royal Canadian Air Force's Technical Training School, a merger of two existing schools at Camp Borden and Trenton. The patients were moved to other facilities across the province, and the RCAF school trained airframe and aero engine mechanics, instrument makers, fabric workers, electricians, sheet metal workers, carpenters, propeller specialists, safety equipment workers, parachute riggers, and flight engineers during World War II. St. Thomas has a detention barracks and second school. In February 1940, the Equipment and Accounting Training School opened. For RCAF trainees, many temporary facilities were built on hospital grounds. Some courses were moved to adjacent RCAF Station Aylmer in early 1945, after the war ended. Nearly 50,000 troops have trained at the Technical Training School by 30 April 1945. After the Canadian Army temporarily occupied certain maintenance hangars, the site was transferred to the Ontario government and became a mental institution in November 1945. All temporary wartime structures were dismantled. The hospital, once called the most advanced in the Dominion by Superintendent Dr. Lynch, pioneered many innovative approaches to patient health and well-being, including a 463-acre farm that allowed staff and patients to produce food for the hospital. Hospital admissions peaked at 2,300 in April 1958. In 1976, the hospital introduced a forensic mental health program and changed mental health treatment from an institutionalized model that kept some patients for years to a deinstitutionalized, community-based support model for those who were suitable. This new form of deinstitutionalized patient treatment with suitable community placements continues today thanks to late 1950s psychotropic medicines. As part of the 1997 Healthcare Restructuring Commission, HSRC. Mental health care reform, St. Joseph's Healthcare in London, Ontario, took over management of St. Thomas PsychIatric Hospital in January 2001. In 2013, a new hospital was built on the north end of the St. Thomas property, closing the old hospital and bringing another link to Ontario's unfortunate history of psychiatric care, which included physical and sexual abuse of imbeciles, lunatics, and idiots. While some think the buildings are haunted, they carry the sad memories of past tenants, some of whom were abandoned by their family and died in the structures. The municipality of Central Elgin's administrative offices are in the old nurse's house on County Road 4, across from the hospital. Since 1985, it was Elgin County's administrative offices. A pedestrian tunnel links the building to the hospital. The facilities, some of which were utilized by other Ontario government departments, have remained unoccupied and decaying for years as the government searches for a buyer. Urban explorers like the buildings, despite their security, and the Elgin County detachment of the Ontario Provincial Police on the southern side.